another cash game session. Haven't played a hand yet. Hopefully we repeat like yesterday. Set the on-stream record for cash games yesterday. 10 buy-ins in just about 4 hours. It was actually 1,007 blinds. So pretty strong outcome. Not a lot of huge coolers. Took a couple of beats, but just kind of got paid off all night, which was nice. It's on YouTube's if you want to check it out. So this is fun. Yeah, didn't seem like a real thing there. I'm waiting to see who takes this seat and this seat. Then we'll get in. Nah. Probably could have bet the turn and won that one, but we'll start slow. Crawl. It's not bad. I think we'll go ahead and just bet right at it. Okay, this isn't bad. I'll go ahead and check. I do have the backup spade. I think we win a lot here. Oh yeah, he hit the river. That's funny. Called me with just overs on the flop. Picked up all the equity. Do think we can bet the river here. Occasionally there's a 9, but I don't think we get raised. I don't know what took him so long. Let's see. I will take this seat. Thank you very much. That looks fine by me. Let that go. And there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more tables, so should be able to get a full screen going here. Okay. Player behind's too short. If the player behind had a full buy-in, I think we can call. I'll let that go. Here's the first real hand. There we go. No. Make this the right size. Yeah, it looks all right. It's funny because I was going to do that Yeah, it's going to make a bigger raise, so I actually don't mind calling it. It's a little gambly, but why not? It's not bad. That doesn't look very trustworthy, but the problem is this player. So I would have called a pretty big bet there, but with this player behind, I really can't. It's one of the best adjustments I've made. So, super short player. Okay, this table is not going to die, is it? Alright. Super short player, don't think I'm folding. Unless we see a rejam. Well, I think we just take our time and call here. And get paid all the way off when we hit it. The heart's not the worst. It kind of kills the main pot. 9 on the riv. Should be a bet coming and that we can just fold. I check. 4-5 versus the 4-5 of hearts free roll. Funny. I mean, the original raiser came in with 4-5. What are you going to do? Flush and reflush. I think we'll go ahead and bet for protection. I don't mind it. Six is okay, not great. I do think we bet again. 10 on the river is alright. I think we're going to go ahead and bet. I would normally say this isn't worth betting, but we can look like we're full of crap and get called. Did he just check jam? That's really hilarious. I'm not folding. Quad sixes. Yeah, that's the only hand. I was trying to discover if it was a 6 or something insane. And when it's quad sixes, I don't mind calling. Because I think we only see that bet if it's just a truly insane nutted hand or an absolute bluff. And obviously there's more bluffs than quad sixes. So, a little coolery to start out. It's always fun. Maybe it's a bet fold on the end. I mean, there are some times when he's full of crap, but it can only be a 6 that he does that with. Like, nobody's checking a full house, so it's got to be like ace 6 or 2 6s exactly, so we just let it go. That's fine. Could have just checked the river. That's the annoying part. Is I could have just checked the river and not lost shit, but I really can't get value, and I don't mind betting because there's a lot of times we're up against a king, another king there, like king jack, super possible. King, you know, the 10's not great, but I think a 9, king 9 is possible. See a small bet. Gonna go ahead and raise big, hopefully get it in with the kings. Folded. Well, everything appears to be working. Nice. What is happening with this table? It's gone down to like 5 and then back up to 9 and... Just going to go ahead and bet small. Should work a lot. Ace on the river can be really good or really bad. I think we just check. Wow. Great trap, bro. You got almost no action. And we'll just bet. I think we can keep betting for value. I always want to end up checking that turn, but I find it's not a good idea because we don't really get too many bets. Okay. Okay, horrible raise. This player typically raises really big with their good hands, so I'm kind of... So he raises on the button, but he's betting normally. Normally he would bet bigger here with garbage. I think we do go ahead and raise here. Just because there's so many king queens, there's so many queen jacks. I mean, there's sets of deuces too, but I'm really not about folding top two pairs, so ace jack, ace king, interesting, interesting. I'll take a full house. Thanks for the triple, fellas. Is this it's interesting. Interesting. Can we like, what? Like, he just called with that ace king on the button. Then this is the flop. And he 4-bet all, what? What happened here? I mean, thank you. I'll take it. What the fuck was that? I gotta like make notes on that hand later. That's fucking... It's not all skill, folks. Sometimes people just come in and they're the embodiment of that Futurama emoji. Shut up and take my money. Yeah, we'll just flick a bet. Voltage call. I think we put that about there. I don't hate this, but it's one of those ones where there's a lot of weird, twisty cards in there. I just think getting away from it's better. Hey, Coy, I got a nice section yesterday. Thank you, Smooth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was a pretty good one. Yeah, 1,000 blinds. Which, it's funny because when I played full time on here, that was my goal, was usually to play to a certain number of points, like, you know, earn a certain number of points. It was usually about, it probably averaged about 85 or 90. I was always trying to play to 100, you know, just accruing those points if I was playing well. So I would just sit there and just keep going and then check and be like, oh, I made, you know, 90 points or whatever. And then I would quit, and then I would just look at how much it was, and typically I'd make like 100, you know, just playing 10 and L, 100 or so, but adding in 20 and 50 and L, it turns into, you know, 150 on average. So it felt like back in the old days, and, you know, a lot of things that were just clicking, and made some good adjustments, and generally feeling good about it. So we get 3-bet, not too uncommon. Player sitting for 20 minutes. I think we just go ahead and bet here. Player bets reasonably. I'm going to call. I haven't decided yet what's up. Player checks. I'm going to go ahead and bet half pot. I'm going to keep betting here. Fold this one. Yeah. That bet was kind of interesting because he didn't go crazy, right? Like a lot of people when they're bluffing, they kind of go nuts. Player checks. I don't think I'm getting a fold here. And I think I do have some showdown, honestly, with the 8 or with the ace. So, jacks. Funny. The 9, I guess, saved me. But it's hilarious how no protection for your hand, huh? You're just going to let me just bet. And if I have aces, you're just like, okay, I'll never figure that out. And you just never get your max value. Okay. Interesting. I mean, these are your choices. It's fine. You can, you know, do whatever you want, but, you know, I don't do that. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and bet. Check. Hey, pair of 10s I can raise. That's you. Queen sucks. I don't think we fold. I think we make one more good bet. We're going to go ahead and bet here. That club on the river is not the greatest card if everybody's still in, so we just check. 6-7. Wow. Boy, did you draw bad. The other guy had ace. Not. See, this is the thing. If he had raised, neither one of us would have lost. Just a quick zone session. Was up 2 buy-ins, then rapidly fired. Bam Bam lost 1.5 back. I mean, you know, like I said, not a big swing.
Quit and booked a small win. Don't usually do that, but it was pretty spooky the way it went down. Yeah, if you get freaked out, it's okay to quit, man. Sometimes you just need to reset, you know? Just kind of, you know, you could be maybe a little tilty or just be like, how the fuck, you know, did I just run into the nuts 5 times in a row? And yeah, it can definitely creep you out. I've definitely had sessions where I've been like, is this fucking poker room haunted? What the fuck is going on? Like, and not even like bad beat, like you just feel, like it just feels creepy. Like where you're just like, you know what, I don't like the way this went down, I'm quitting. Come on, buddy. Alright, if you got aces, good for you. Ace king? Pocket eights. That's interesting. Hold, please. Don't reward this behavior. Thanks, bro. Nuts in your face. What the fuck is that? I mean, raised out of first. Like, I truly don't understand. I'm going to bet the straight. Like, raised in first, gets 3-bet, 4 bets. I jam, insta-jam, and then thinks about folding, but doesn't fold the pocket eights. On what planet are these good plays? Still have one more table, but it's got a super-ass long waiting list. Who the fuck is on this thing? Oh, I see why. Yeah, I want to play against this player, too. Everybody's bum hunting the same guy. Yeah, that's funny. I'm just gonna limp. I'm mixing in like 1% of the time limps instead of opens. It's like super rare. To the point where I've actually picked hands out of the deck to do it with. And it's not the Jack 10 suited. It's like the Jack of Spades with a reasonable card. I'm going to check. I'm going to go ahead and bet this one. I think I can bet fairly small. Oh, did I get the seat? Nope, didn't get the seat. I'm going to check this one. I'm going to check this one again. This one goes down because nobody's interested. I guess we just check. Gonna get off this table. Just bet small. Queen comes off, not the greatest card. I'm gonna check back. I'm trying to not actually make a pair now if it goes check check. Because the pair kind of, yeah, there you go. Way to play. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the raise. Should be off the list. No? Really? Just gonna bet half pot at that. Really? Okay. Check. The real problem is it can be spades. I'm going to check this one. When do you do the PC study sessions, like sit in on live? You'd like to sit in on them live. Typically in the mornings. I usually do them 3 to 5 days a week. It's been averaging 4 the past couple weeks. They're called the Wake Up With Me's. Typically I don't do them on Mondays just because there's not enough... just because there's too much else going on Sundays. I was going to do it today, but we had our fridge get delivered. We got a new fridge from our apartment complex. It's pretty fucking awesome. Yeah, sometimes he just has a queen. Should have bet the fucking flop. I kind of got lost there in that one. I'm going to check this back. I don't like it. 6 isn't great. I'm going to go ahead and bet here. This is annoying. I kind of lost focus there in that hand. Did I win that last one? With the ace king? Yeah, I did. Interesting. What did he have? He had Queen 8 and he was raising me. So now he makes this bet. So this is just always nothing. It's interesting. Check. Nice slow play of the Ace King. Or nice result when I'm slow playing Ace King. Player bets. He's got no chips, so we're just going to raise. If he wants to get it in, that's fine. Go ahead and raise here. We're just going to bet half pot. We're trying to keep him in the pot. Take down. Pretty nice. Ooh, 777. I don't know what the fuck that was about. Okay. Yeah, but usually between like 11 and noon I'll get started and go for like an hour and a half or so. That's Pacific Standard Time, so that's like Vegas time. But I never honestly, like, I never usually know when I'm going to do them the day before. Well, this was easy. Another guy with a small pair trying to play something silly. Hold, please. Nice. I think we can just call here. I don't know if there's a lot of draws coming off. That's not the greatest card, but I think we'll be able to figure it out by the opponent's bet. He checks. I'm going to bet half pot. This is how we find out if he does in fact have a straight. Because when I snap bet, he should kind of, yeah. He usually folds everything but a pair, so the Ace King gets re-raised. I'm just going to keep betting half pot all the way down. Hopefully nobody has a flush. Fold here. And take it down. Okay, you can have that pot for a fucking crazy jam. Like, that's the shit, man. Like, the money's there. Like, it's... You just have to wait for somebody to do dumb shit. Let's make a big raise. When you do it really fast, it kind of freaks people out and they do stupid shit. Come on. No? I really thought he was going to fucking re-raise there. Nice. But yeah, between like 11 and 12 Pacific Standard. You know what I'll do? I'll start putting out, follow the Twitter. I'll start putting it out when I'm going to do the Wake Up With Me's. I'll put it out on there. So a little bit before I'll put out that I'm going to do the Wake Up With Me. And if you get the notifications on Twitter, you can know what's up.
I'm uncomfortable.
You're laying in a bed with 15 pillows, so there's nothing more I can do for you there.
And 2 dogs.
And 2 dogs. You can't really tell me they're making you that uncomfortable, though.
No.
They're kind of away from you at this point.
No, they're not. Chooch is right here.
He's just got his butt on you. He's not even pressed up against you.
He literally just turned over. He was, like, pole climbing my leg. Like a koala.
Mm.
I think I'm going to go out there and stare at our new refrigerator.
It's a pretty good refrigerator. Well, the fucked up... you saw it this morning when the guy comes in with the new fridge and he's like, hey, you know, I'm like, yeah, cool. And he's like, okay, I got to get the dolly. So I had to really quick rush and empty the fridge. And like all of our counter, everywhere, the sink, everything was just full of food. And I even had stuff on the floor in the ice buckets. I was like, all right, here we go. We're ready to go. This fucking guy puts the new fridge in. I load it up. It's not even a fifth full. I'm just like,
so
I felt like we were so well prepared for the apocalypse. And now we're starving. It's like, I really had the instinct to go to the store. And I was just like.
It's so funny because our refrigerator was so full.
It was packed. I mean, I threw away some stuff. Because, you know, not like 2/3 of the stuff in the fucking thing. I mean. It's one of those things too. It's a spatial thing when you end up like increasing the height of something and the width. You don't have to increase it that much for the overall area to fucking go ape shit. It was really
Yeah, our refrigerator definitely looks like we literally we just went
It
grocery
looks like we just moved in. I mean, and there's plenty of food in there. I mean, but it looks like we just moved in, and it's like, okay, let's order pizza tonight, and we'll go to the grocery store tomorrow.
Right.
When we get the lights turned on, it's like it looks like we just moved in. I've been watching, haven't seen one. We'll keep watching. I'm gonna chill now and go get back reset. Nice, man. Cool. Well, don't forget they're all on the YouTube, so you can watch them all on the YouTube. I know you want to catch it live though, so that's usually when we do it. Although I'm not against doing it. I've done a few of them at night, but it's just typically I'm in the mood to study before I play. After I play, I'm just kind of just done with poker for the night. So it's like I need to shut this off and let everything marinate, and then look at it the next day with fresh eyes. Kind of works better. See, this is the reason why I just called this here, because I didn't want to 3-bet, because this player in particular does weird shit. So, but he has aces this time, so pretty good. Just call by me and then fold. That's I was literally looking at this player going, I remember this guy doing dumb, weird things that might squeeze me out, like when I'm versus just like this, ace king. But aces are good, and I like him having those chips too. It kind of makes my day. Can I not get on this last table? What the fuck? That's interesting with 4 players. I don't love it. See, this being one of the weird things that he does. Like, betting this board when the initial raiser checks is kind of suicide. Like, it's kind of really stupid. And then this player behind him calls. Like, this is just... If he doesn't have a queen here, it's like, yeah, you just have to give up. The guy's got a buck left. And it's just like, can you even fold an 8 here? Like, he can have 9-10. He can have, Yeah, I mean, it's a ridiculous play. Like, that's why I'm saying I don't mind him having the chips. This sucks. I wanted to flop that. Oh, there's my table. Aces and kings. Man, that is like the 5th time I've seen aces and kings. Or aces versus a pair, and I don't think the aces have lost once yet. It was aces versus ace-king here. I had aces versus 8s and 9s. That was aces versus kings on that table. And we got aces versus kings on the bottom table. And the aces just kept holding. Why are you folding after folding for such a small bet? I'm gonna let it go. I should float that, but without this player calling behind, it's kind of not a great scene. The fuck is this? Is this table seriously dying? Fold this one, fold that one. Wow, really? 4 players? Well, I guess we got a table and lost a table. That's fucking ridiculous. Let's go ahead and raise. Everybody left. So the ace comes off, not the worst card. I'm going to check and probably call river bets, or we can just check it. Yeah, he had a different jack. I think sometimes I can get a value bet there, but it's kind of, it's kind of iffy. We're going to go ahead and bet the king. Nine's not the best card, but I don't think we stop betting.
9 in the river. We're just going to check and hopefully he bets. I'm never folding. I don't give a fuck what he bets. Even if he overbet jams, that's fine. Aces, good for you. It's a great way to get cracked, bro. Just calling with the aces. That was insane. Like, that was legitimately dumb. Like, look at this. He lets it go to the flop. He's on the button. He lets it go to the flop 4 ways. That's really bad. It's so funny that it runs out at 9 in the river. With no 9 in the river, I check and fold to an overbet, but that's just so often a king. It's never aces. I mean, I would be less shocked to see a 9. It's not bad. Jack's pretty good. I'm going to check it. The call here is the problem. It can definitely be a flush draw, but I definitely don't want to check raise because there is a chance of a 6. I think we go ahead and bet the jack. And I'm going to bet the river. This is more blockery than anything. Did I win that one? Yeah. It's just a flush draw. This is getting interesting because I'm letting this player do this, but I'm taking bigger pots off of him, so that board kind of favors him or me. Ooh, 7-7-2-2-2. So like I could have c-bet it and probably would have had to bet the turn, but he can definitely have some jacks. I think it's fine. I just don't need to get too involved. Just gonna call. We're kind of letting the players behind tell us where they're at. 3 is pretty safe. I mean, it just doesn't change much in the hand. Player checks. I am going to bet for value and protection. 3-bet this pre-flop. I'm just going to bet half pot. This is kind of a value equity thing. It's a nice play. I'm just going to keep betting. Sometimes this player, you know, has me nutted, but I'm just going to try to make it look like bullshit, especially when I hit the nuts on the river. I like that he lost that way. I really do, because why the fuck were you calling? Like, I'm jamming all rivers, and he's folding all rivers, except when he makes a set, and I've made the straight now. So he was just dead. He was just dead to the bluff. All right, ace-king suited. Who wants to play? Got to give action to get action. Come on, ace, king, queen. Do another queen. Nah, that would have been fun. Good for you. You get $2 back. That's a silly little raise, so I'm going to call it. With position. This is an effort to buy position.
guess we just bet like we don't have it. So this player 3 bets. I'm just going to call. Ace on the turn. I think we go ahead and bet. A lot of times we see a jam from the just ace of clubs. Don't think we want to fold to Pythagoras just yet. I mean, he's betting pretty reasonably here. He's in the big blind. This is kind of where I have to make the decision. And the real problem is all the overpairs that beat me. So I think we just give it up. I think it's fine. Like, there's just no way to know. Like, I could have maybe raised the flop and found out, but his bet was just kind of the timing and all like that. It was just kind of too reasonable, too well sized. Yeah, that's about 2/3. About 2/3. Yeah, that's fine. I think it's a good getaway. What do I lose on that one? Like $2? It's not bad. I mean, considering the fact that it was just a wide open spot to go broke, it's kind of not bad to... Well, I think I want to sit here. But I'm not posting in until we get more players. I like locking up the seat, though. I'll tell you that. Because it's kind of a great seat. There's that limp again. Nope. Good seeing you guys here. Appreciate you coming out. Wow, really? Everybody's leaving this table now. Finally, when I'm sitting down. Check. Limp the open ender. I don't mind this. So, half pot bet really shouldn't be much. Sometimes he has a pair bigger than mine. But I don't know how confidently he bets anything below jacks. And he shouldn't have jacks often, so... Yeah, that's a king-queen. That doesn't win. See, like those bets from the same player over here, those bets were very, very sus. So, got check raised. I'm just trying to decide if it's worth drawing to get paid on the 10 jack. I think it is. All right. I think we're just going to see a check here a lot and lose to an 8. Or he's going to just jam the 9. You got it. Probably could have raised the flop, but he was so short I didn't really want to. He just didn't have enough to be able to fold when I make the straight. Call that. We can fold there. We can check there. We can check there. Our hand's going to look like a flush draw in the top left a lot. I think we'll go ahead and call. I don't expect any queens to be betting there. I kind of expect them to be raising. This call is kind of interesting. King would be magic, just because the 10 jack is out there quite often. Do I believe you, sir?
I don't think I do. Fold this one. I'm going to check. I was thinking about betting. Does this player go for 3 barrels? Wow. Okay, I guess I have to give up the kings, right? Yeah, I knew this was 10 jack. So this is kind of interesting. I'm not 100% sure what's going on here, but I think I need to see this one for information. So, yeah, he rivered it. That's the thing I wasn't sure about. I felt like he was on a flush draw, but I wasn't sure if he actually made a pair on the river. That's okay. That's good information. I got a good betting pattern on him. Good to know. Where are all the people on this table? What the fuck? I had 10 jack of spades like 4 times. Only been on for like 40 minutes. I mean, I'm playing a lot of tables, but still. All right, free card. And I think if it checks around, we do bet. I think we get called by a lot of gut shots. Okay, now we'll get on this table. We get called by a lot of gut shots, plus we get usually a free showdown at the river unless somebody really improves. Which is fine. Just kind of don't want to get bluffed on the river when I have showdown value. Take it down. That'll work. That will work. This snap call is hilarious. Like, this guy must have just had the call any button checked, which can be kind of disturbing in this scenario. I'm not doing it. It's just not. I'm the only one with any sense. It's not worth it. There's fucking 15 blinds. Yeah, I'm getting 4 to 1, but it's seriously not worth it knowing the heat you're going to take on this flop. There's a gut shot. I think we just kind of play this passively. Sometimes we're up against the flush draw that just got there, but I don't think we fold. Yeah, because it's just usually a pair, right? That's fine. No reason to raise. I mean, maybe if the queen doesn't hit the river, I can raise, but he's got a 9. Is he really calling? Look at this. They're betting the flop. 7's okay in a limped pot. Definitely think we want to raise here just to force out players behind. I think we kind of want to force some action in a couple places. So, because this lead out can be anything, right? But it really can't be a super strong hand usually. Like, it should get checked through on the turn. Well, I'm obviously just calling to make a full house here. This doesn't make much sense. That might help me. I'm going to check the turn here. Really? I mean, this player doesn't raise pre-flop. So he can absolutely have a king. I think I have to call this one. Oh, he outkicked me with a 10. That's hilarious. I'm going to let that go. This is another one. It's like, why are you... He doesn't bet pre-flop very much. I feel like it sometimes it's just Yeah, I feel like more often than not that's like an ace king. Like he didn't three bet the aces in a four-way pot pre-flop. I mean, that king's not great for my action, but sometimes we get a little bit of something. No, I got timed out everywhere. That sucks. Raise it up. Those were really weird spots. Like, I put myself in those weird spots, but I think I had to fold. Every time I've called one of those so far tonight, I've been wrong, so I think folding is fine on that one. I'm going to go ahead and bet the ace here. And we're going to go ahead and bet for value and raise here. And take it down with the ace-10. That's nice. I'm going to let this go. Can I fold it? Jesus, I tried to click it 3 times. Fold, fold. So I think if this guy folds and this one calls, I think it's the best case scenario. I think if this guy calls, they're all going to call, which can suck. I mean, the player is out of first, so he can absolutely have something really good, but usually we just get one call here or none. We get one call that leads to a second call after this guy folds, or we just get everybody calls. We can fold that. Ace is okay. Player checks. I'm going to check back. I am going to bet the turn. I don't expect to get much action, but sometimes flush cards will call us. I think I'm going to go ahead and bet the river. Bet the river. Yeah, I didn't want to give a free showdown. I mean, he probably was just on like the jack of clubs or something. Just going to call the 10s. I could definitely 3-bet them, but I think I'd rather call. It's kind of really tempting there because we're obviously the only one with a 10. I'm just going to bet right at it because usually that, if somebody thinks it might be bullshit, that's when to bet it, when it hits right away. Kings again. No action. Weird. I am going to go ahead and bet this. I mean, if we get continued against, it's literally just hearts. So we're just dodging hearts and hoping the board pairs. I don't see too many people raising a flush on this flop. He could have deuces for sure. I mean, this is usually just like ace queen with the queen of hearts, right? Ace king. Nice try. I'm surprised he called. I like the way I played that. I put on max pressure. I mean, my hand just looks... I mean, it could obviously be the ace queen with the queen of hearts, but there are some combinations. Queen jack, queen 10 of hearts. But there's a lot of ways to lose that pot, and I'm glad I didn't find one. Just doesn't make sense to raise that flop, you know? Letting the turn come off, I think we would have seen a check back, and I could have bet the river in one. And when the turn comes off, no heart, and he bets, I think we just jam on him, get folds out of everything except specifically the queen of hearts in his hand.
And when that happens, he's usually got the ace-queen, which means he's drawing. You know, one shot at 9 outs. Okay. This bet is dumb. I want to see how much this player raises. He doesn't raise. Wow, that's stupid. I'm going to go ahead and raise here. I don't have to go crazy. I just want to ISO this player. He could absolutely have just like 10 jack, or he could have a queen, I guess. But I just don't know what's going to happen here. And I think I need to find out, so I don't mind it. I mean, if this guy calls, he doesn't have much left, so I imagine we're going to see jams from 10 jack, 9 jack. I mean, if I wasn't beat, I'm definitely not beat now, so I'm just going to check and let this guy bluff, hopefully. A lot of times there's queen 10. Pocket jacks, that makes more sense. I like checking the river there. I don't think anybody would have called. Yeah, 10 jack, jack, jack. Like, I definitely don't think I get the call. Or I don't think I get bluffed, so hitting the ace was good. Obviously, if the ace doesn't come off, we're just going to jam. And just because that's our only real way to win that pot. I mean, I should definitely be up against at least a queen when the guy behind calls. I'm going to fold. 2 pair, player leads out. I'm going to raise. He leads out for the full pot. I'm going to go ahead and raise. Can he have 9-10? Sure. Can he have 10-10? I guess. Can he have ace-10? Yeah. Can he have king-10? Yeah. This is the funny part. So this is the player who never raises pre-flop. Really? Really? So he just calls and then I'm going. I don't know what this is, but I'm going. Yeah, 1 pair. Always 1 pair. Nice play, bro. What the fuck is that? You have any idea how strong that is to bust that guy there? That is like the strongest fucking thing I've done in a week. That's pretty fucking insane right there. That's a good one. I mean, that's pretty awesome. That he leads at the jack. I raise it on the flop. The guy behind is calling with an overpair. That's the thing to know. So when the turn comes off and it doesn't double pair the board or put out like another Broadway card, and he leads, jamming over the top of him is just ridiculous because he always thinks it's a queen jack kind of combo. I'm just going to go ahead and bet small here. I'm going to bet the turn. I don't know if we scare him too much with this betting structure. I think king on the river is kind of really bad for my my bluff. Yeah, way to go, bro. Nice king, nice queen. Like that's never a pure bluff, and it's not something I can raise him off either. I really don't think so. I really don't think I can make a raise there and get a fold, just because he made up his mind already just by his timing and stuff. I think he definitely made up his mind. All right. 2x pot. Interesting. Fold. All right. Player leads out. I'm just going to call. Call. I mean, sometimes it's a queen. A lot of times, though, it's a shitty ace. All right, good for you. Never can fold, never can fold. And it's one of those things where you would think, okay, if you raise the river, you get the fold, but nope. We're really just calling down versus flush draws and other aces that we actually beat, like, you know, lower aces. Which there are some when I have ace-8 there. The player leads out.
Okay. That's an interesting, stupid bet. Bet.
Chichi baby, can you move?
Huh?
Turn. Come on.
I'm comfortable.
I know.
Ace isn't bad. We're just gonna bet half pot. Might win this one with an 8. Player check raise is small. I mean, sometimes he has ace 7. A lot of times it's a flush draw. It's very rarely ace king. I think we see a lot more 3 bets pre. Queen's nice because it blocks out the ace 7. I think we did just suck up. No, ace king and you didn't bet? Wow. Missed some big gains, the boss. Yeah, yesterday's stream was the stream record. Yesterday was stream record, 1,007 blinds in 4 hours. I mean, I think we just bet here. But yeah, the last 5 days have been really good. Call here. Have to watch that one. It's on the YouTube. Check it out. Watch it on YouTube. It's here, but watch it on the YouTube. And like it. I need more YouTube action. But yeah, it was definitely a nice run. But yeah, the last like 5-6 days I've gone from about 350 to wherever the fuck we're at now. So, our last 5 sessions, which I guess took a week. So, pretty good. I just kind of, things just started clicking and natural adjustments came through. And I think it's one of those things where, like I said, the WSOP plays so super differently than ACR. And, you know, obviously cash games are different than tournaments. But just the level of players, like, for the first 35, 40-ish episodes, I was having a very hard time, you know, kind of compensating for what the fuck bullshit they do. But I kind of fell back into it about a week ago. So, pretty fun. Looking to wrap up this challenge pretty soon. And then it's on to the 1K to 10K. And then 10K to 100K. Got shot. Rarely somebody's betting a queen here, so we're going to blocker bet the river. This is kind of a blocker slash bluff. Yeah, if he has a pair, he's not folding. 10 on the turn's pretty good. I think we just bet right at it. Try to get some action out of like 2 pairs and flush draws. Player raises. Usually he has the same hand. He could really only have the queen jack of clubs. As long as he doesn't have that, I'm happy. Yeah. Sweet. It's twice I hit a straight when somebody else hit a 10 to make 3 of a kind. Oof. Sick. This player leads out. I mean, this is a raised pot, and it gets called. I'm just done with it. That's fine. I think even the king on the river is bad for me. I think king-queen is very possible. Check. King Queen is possible. Ace Jack is very possible. Believe it or not. Look at the all in. You think Ace King's good here? Never. I have all the kind of parts of a straight. I rivered an open ender. If there was another card, I might win it. It's funny because the day before, I counted it up when I realized that was an on-stream record. The day before, the day before, it was another stream record. It was like 798 blinds in a session, and then the very next day it's 1,007. So I'm not saying we're going to break it today, but it's not impossible. Pair of sixes, short-handed. I'm just going to bet super small. We kind of need him to have something, so I'd rather just bet. I think checking there is stupid. I do like having ace king the very next hand. Check. Okay. I think we can bet that. I mean, this table was really solid. I don't understand. So, small re-raise. When a table's breaking, players tend to play looser. We're just going to rip. Yeah. Tens and kings, please. Thank you. Ah, we chop it. Yeah, I'm gearing up to get on some tables myself. Nice. I was ahead, he was ahead, I was ahead, he was ahead. Then we chopped. I think this is okay to call here. Not twice. And just raising so small, like if you're going to make a raise with ace queen, just make it. And key raise so small. I'm really shocked. There hasn't been a 20 and L table in like a week and a half. I've been waiting since I crossed 500. I've been waiting, and it just hasn't happened. Yeah, I've been waiting for a week. Yeah, I remember I started looking on the 2nd. So I guess, all right. I guess technically, it's been 6 days, but just no 20 and L's running ever. Like, what am I missing here? And the thing of it is, I could play six-handed, but I don't like mixing table sizes. So if I'm going to play six-handed, I want to be playing all six-handed. Because my ranges can get muddled in my head if I'm playing, 5 tables of 9 and 4 tables of 6. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's very easy to get fucked up. It's one of the skills I don't have. Trying to get my bankroll from 160 to 200. Gets to 200, goes full on micros, and just jams it on a 215. Wins by 1 out. Becomes a millionaire. Put. What do you got? Getting some fairly good hands here. Oh wow, a min raise from a really short player who's been sitting for 10 minutes. So we're going to try to leverage your whole stack, sir. I mean, I guess this is over. This table on the bottom, I guess it's over. That sucks. I will absolutely bet the jack. Player min raises and calls for 25% of his stack.
I'm not gonna fold to this guy. I'm just gonna check and wait for him to bluff. He had the 7. That's hilarious. I mean, it's just so obvious that like players are bad. It's just like min raise, call it. And it's funny because it's like, do I get him to fold if I jam the flop? I really don't think so. That's a pretty good flop. I think we're going to go bet, bet, bet because we have all the equity. Yeah, ooh, post. No, the players came back. I'm going to check this one. There are possibilities of spades. We're going to call that one. I'm going to check this one because I took too long. King on the turn. I'm just going to go ahead and bet. That should be better for him than me. He should have a lot of 2 pairs. He folds. I'm going to check that one. That's fine. Could have checked the nuts, but I'm not a urologist. You got it, bro. Trying to make this note. All right, got him tagged. Just gave away a quarter of the stack right there. Oh, my $5 back. All right, I check. He's never folding. I mean, it's just hilarious. There was a guy years ago who I played with who everybody called lucky, and I found out it was because his favorite play was anytime he had a 7 in his hand, he would play it. So every 7 was in his range. And we got into a pot where he raised, I re-raised, he called it. The flop came off 7-7 king, and he checked, I bet small, he raised, I thought, I called. He let out for half pot, I thought, for a really long time, and then jammed all in, and he snap called it, and he said, sorry, man, 7's my lucky card, and everybody starts laughing, and I go, yeah, it's not mine, and I rolled over 2 kings. And so I had his kings cracked. The fucking place went insane. It was a game at Hooters years later, and like, I dealt to the guy forever, so I knew he was most likely to have a 7. So that's why I went for the bet and then the check call. It was a huge fucking pot too. Look at this shit. These are just some bad players going on here. I'm gonna go ahead and bet. Hey, nice jump at the bankroll from the last time I saw. Thanks, Rad. I appreciate it. This is an easy fold. Queens and kings. Yeah, it's gone pretty well. I've clicked. Look at this. I would have cracked them both with jacks. All right, a small re-raise from a small stack. It's annoying. I probably should have jammed on him. What's the game plan when you reach 1K like? What's the long-term goal? Well, I used to play for a living, you know, so I'm trying. The whole point of the channel is to try and rebuild, to get to that point where I'm paying all the bills with just poker. So, you know, that's what you guys are watching, whether it's tournaments, whether it's cash games, whatever. I just made the cash game challenge to get myself interested in playing cash again. Ooh, 2 pairs, okay. So I'm just calling it a challenge, but really this is just my daily grind you're watching. And it just kind of motivates me. This player fucking folded with 6 cents left. I knew he was full of shit, but the player behind is the problem. So after this, I'm going to integrate tournaments on WSOP. So we've been playing tournaments on WSOP and on ACR. And I'm going to make the WSOP challenge 100 or 1,000 to 10K. And then when we hit the 10K, we're going to just turn it into 10K to 100K. We might gamble up big over here with these players going on. We might check raise, get it all in here. Because there's a lot of overpairs that I have so much equity against. Like there's a lot of 7s and 9s, and we're just going to go for the big raise, and we're never folding here. If this guy jams, it's kind of ideal, because then we have every out in the deck. Yep, that's kind of ideal. He should only ever have jacks plus. I kind of doubt that he's ever got a flush draw here. If he does, that's the worst for me. I can still win with a 6 or an 8 if he has the ace-king, though. So we're looking for 3s. We're looking for 7s. We're looking for hearts. But honestly, I'm just never going to fold in this scenario. Oh, that sucks. 6 or 8. Damn it. That sucks. The fact that he has the flush draw really fucking sucks. Like that's a super cooler that he has the flush draw. Not that you know it hits or whatever like that, but that's a super fucking cooler that he has the flush draw, and he leads at it into 4 players. Like that's honestly that's a huge mistake, because like he's just always happy getting it in. I mean technically he thinks he has 12 outs, but that's kind of a huge mistake. He should not be betting that into 4 players. He could need to hit the flush. I still wasn't dead when the turn came off. Still had 1 out to a straight flush. Like I said, though, this player does do weird shit, so I really don't mind it. It was a huge pot, but I don't mind it. It cost me $15, buying and a half. Who cares? It's the kind of thing you have to do. Because it should get a lot of folds. I mean, with all those calls and I re-raise, I should just always have 2 pairs and stuff. So unless he has exactly the suited ace of hearts, which is super unlikely, I'm usually in okay shape. I'm going to go ahead and bet half pot. I lost track here. I think I raised, and this guy just called. He calls. I'm going to continue betting. I think if the river's not a spade, I'm just going to check and call his bet. Yeah. Interesting. I don't want to fold 1 pair, but that 9 is super bad. It's a super bad card. Even on just 2 pairs, I mean, it's a super bad card. Yeah, we're going to get rid of this.
Really? I mean, this min raise shit is just annoying. I'm not gonna jam, but god damn it, and it's the draw that always does it too. Sometimes he has like 8s or 9s here, so I'm gonna go ahead and bet just to kind of block. I only get raised by the straight though. So when we get raised, we're just raised and done. Yeah, 8s or 9s. I mean, is he ever supposed to have a fucking 10 here? Look at that 6. It's a little sketch. But I thought he only had a flush draw all the time anyway, so we're just going to bet the river and hopefully he has like a jack. This sucks. This is a limped fucking pot. I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to give it up. It got bet at and raised, and I am sitting on the button with no. I should have 3-bet it, but I don't know. For some reason, I didn't feel like it. So I'll just let the overpair go. Ooh, 7-7-1, 7-7. Yeah, just kind of let it go. I mean, if I don't know what I'm doing, I like to fold. This is a bad board for me. No. Okay, well, if somebody bets, we're obviously going to raise. Call there. We're looking for kings and queens on the turn. Aces. Things like that. There are 10s and jacks out there. 6 is not good. Because this fucking morons. Can I hope for a chop? Can I, like, get a 10? Jesus Christ. This ace is just wasted. It's because this fucking idiot let it. Look at these morons. They're going to chop up the rake. Fucking idiot. Why are you trying to bluff this board? Like, that's hilarious. The player in the big blind, of course he has a fucking 10. Why are you trying to bluff that board? Okay, this player likes to 4-bet jam with, like, medium-ish pairs, so we might take a race here. Might take a little race here. It took Doug playing on and off 2 years to do 1K to 10K. Do you think you can accomplish playing quicker the schedule you're on? Yes. I can do it. Here's the thing. Doug was not putting in huge effort. Doug was playing, you know, in his off time, whatever. He wasn't doing it for a lifestyle. He wasn't doing it to manage his bankroll. You know, he even said throughout the whole thing, he's like, this is not the way to do this. He's like, you know, this is improper bankroll management. He was sitting there with like $300 playing 100 NL. That queen's brutal. Ugh. It's because of the queen. It's because of the queen, I think, honestly. Because he's going to have a lot more king queens and ace queens. I think I have to give it up. That sucks. Ugh. I mean, if it's an ace in the river, I just do whatever. Yeah, 100 to 10K is not... It's not hard to do. Honestly, I've done it many times. I would say a recovery for me usually was taking $100 and turning it into like 3,000, which from there I was able to play pretty optimally for the stakes of tournaments I was playing. So I wouldn't try to, you know, just build and build and build like crazy anymore. That's a good card. I would just play at the same stake and use that money to live. So typically that would take me
think the last time I did it, it took me 4 months. No, it took... No, wait a minute. Hold on. May, June, July. All of May, June, July. Okay, so it took me 3 months of playing super full-time, actually playing too much to do it. So I probably put in, to go from 100 to $3,000, I probably put in I think the average was something like 50 hours a week. So what is that, like 200 hours a month? So about 600 hours to get to 3,000 from 100. The hardest part is getting to $300. Once you get to $300, it's really not bad, because you just kind of grind 10 and L from there without the fear of like going broke all in one day. Like when you start out at this, you know, you have $100, you really can't play much lower than 10 and L on WSOP and have any kind of like control. Like, you see how horrible the players are. Imagine them playing even lower stakes. Not even different players, the same players playing lower stakes. Like, you just can't imagine how how bad that is. So it's really out of your control. That's why, I had $40 on here from a year ago, and I just ran it up playing spin and goes, the blast tournaments. And when I got to 100, I was like, you know what, let me play some 100 NL, blah, blah. And then I was like, let's do the challenge. Because I need to rebuild anyway. I mean, I'm Qui-Gon broke for a reason. The name of this channel used to be Flippa, But then I took a break for 1,486 days because I couldn't handle streaming and playing full-time. And I kind of looked at it wrong, and I had a lot of issues and shit like that. So I just need to get away from it. But I'm having so much fun now. But yeah, it won't take... once I'm at 1,000... I mean, and this isn't bragging, it's just a math problem. Doug won more money than that 100 to 10,000 challenge. In that time, he won a few $1,000,000, playing tournaments and playing some high-stakes cash. It's just that he wasn't focusing on the challenge. And in the end, if you watch the last, like, $3,000 of that challenge, he was playing, like, insane nosebleed shit to just try and finish it. I feel like he had a bet with somebody that he couldn't finish it by a certain point, because he just started playing, heads up, minimum 200 NL. This is kind of fun. 10 on the turn is interesting. Player checks. I think we bet. I'm going to check here. Man, there are some big bets going on. I would love to call this. Jesus Christ. But there's just not enough money out there. This sucks. I fold. Aces, right? Damn it, the fucking straight comes off. Why couldn't that 9 be on the turn? Counterfeit my fucking straight. Yeah, it wasn't off and on. It was rarely. Like, I think he played... In the first year, I think he only put in like 7 or 8 sessions. So... And he was doing tournaments, too, at the same time, like the whole way. Once you add tournaments, it's much easier, though. Because I used to play tournaments on WSOP all the time, and typically the way that my full-time worked when I was on WSOP was I would win about... My nut for cash was to be able to withdraw about $2,500 a month. And then I just took out whatever I won in tournaments, and I kept a $2,000 to $2,500 bankroll, usually somewhere in there at a minimum, so I wouldn't withdraw lower than that. And typically I would pick up another $2,000 to $4,000 in tournaments, depending on how I was doing. So it wasn't like making a killing, but I could have managed it better and played a few more tournaments and had a much better padded bankroll, because basically... It meant that I couldn't have a month. Yeah, I couldn't have a losing month, which people who don't understand variance, even at this point, I went through the start of this channel, from the start of this channel till that win and like the 3 final tables that have, or the last 3 final tables that have come in the last 2 weeks.
I was running really below expectation, and every time it happens, you always think it can never get this bad again, and then the next time it happens, it gets worse. I've talked to professional poker players who they're 15, 20 years into their career, full time, Joey Kanish kind of guys who say that they have. One guy I know, he went on a 1-year downswing, a year. And here's the thing: as a professional, he built up over 15 years playing. He built up enough to have 2.5 years worth of expenses in the bank, which is amazing, right? But he basically broke even for an entire year. And I was talking to him about it, and he was like, yeah, so that's what's been going on with me for the past year. And we went through it, and it was like, holy shit, it's really been a year. And he says, at this point, I don't think I'm doing anything wrong, but I'm getting such the opposite message statistic-wise. I'm like, yeah, and it's not like he didn't have any winning sessions, but he just ended up, the end of the month just came and he just kept breaking even for a year, which means you go through a year's worth of expenses. So I was like, what are you going to do? And he says, well, he got a life coach and this, that, and the other. And the life coach said, if you can afford it, take a vacation for kind of a long time and don't even think about poker. And he took a vacation for 4 months. And he went, I forget where he went, but he went somewhere tropical. He was a single guy. And he just didn't even think about it. And he came back, and I thought of him when I came back to playing tournaments, and I won one right away. He came back, and he won a bunch of cash games, never was much of a tournament player, played a tournament and smashed it for like 15 grand or something. He was playing a live tournament, and he just like totally just recovered everything. And he told me, he's like, you never think it's going to get that bad again, and it will. He's like, it's just the way variance works. Once you think you understand it, it's going to get worse. Playing online poker for a living just seems so tough these days. You just need such a big bankroll because of the swings. Like some of the pros on Twitch have 10K losses in a month, and then Bink one to bring back even 6 months without a roll. It seems impossible. I hope you do it. I've done it many times in my life without a roll. This is the effort to get a proper bankroll for the first time in my life. Like, I've always had to play on the back foot because I've never had a proper bankroll. But I see what you're saying. Here's the thing, though. I don't play like those guys do. I don't. My biggest success is not trying to play like other poker players. Like, I don't play. Like, you've seen me play cash games. I play 4 to 6 tournaments max at a time. Do you have any idea how many tournaments these guys play? These guys play so many tournaments. There's so few players who can play as many tournaments as these players are playing and play them optimally. I think Jonathan Little is one. I think Nano Noko can play an infinite number of tables. I think Elke. I think Fedor Holtz. These are the rare exceptions. The guys you see on Twitch are... It's basically a shit ton of gambling, I think. I'm not going to name any names, but I see guys who average 40 tournaments a day, and it's so much push-fold math. It's like they're entering tournaments with 20 blinds. It's like, what are we doing? You're not playing a tournament. You're gambling. Like, I just see it all the time. And I tried to do that. I did try to emulate that because it makes sense. The more volume, the better, right? But then it just was very apparent to me that I did better by just concentrating on 4 to 6 tournaments. So this fucking retard who overcalls, does he ever overcall with an ace? I kind of doubt it. I'm basically seriously bluffing here. Like, I'm just betting he doesn't have, yeah. Like, he was floating me. I felt that one. I felt that float. But you don't need as high a bankroll as you think you do. You just have to be able to cover your expenses and have enough to basically subsist some swings. For me, my true comfort level lies at about 300 average buy-ins for tournaments and about, honestly, right about 100 buy-ins for cash. So if I'm playing 10 and L,
then I want, $1,000. But obviously I want to play bigger, so it kind of goes up as my average buy-in goes up. For me to be integrating, 20 and L, I want to have, 1,500, so I'm playing some 10, some 20. And I did this before. Well, that was easy. I checked this flop and bet the turn, and these players are raising me, and I have the nuts. Do they know something I don't? I mean, I know they have sets, but... I know this is a bluff, but what are you doing? Tell me everybody has a flush. That would be ideal. Calls. Calls. God damn it, the fucking board paired. This moron went in with the fucking full house. God damn it, that's 5 fucking blinds. Or 5 fucking buy-ins. That sucks. Fucking retard. Why would you check this flop? He checks this flop. And then the flush comes off, and he just can't fold it. I knew the other guy had a flush. But Jesus Christ, that one can't hold. I'm just sitting there with the fucking nuts. Really? This call here is the problem. Alright, let's tilt. Is this ever ace-jack over here? It is impossible without a roll, but your roll doesn't have to be fucking super massive. Jack 9? Come on. It's just gross. That one I'm just not looking to guess. I'm trying to look tilty. I'm trying to get him to call with King Jack and Queen 10 and all like that. Like if he doesn't have Ace Jack ever, but it's just fish face. It's a little frustrating. I like that I won the queens. So, it's okay though. I mean, these are fish. This is what we're supposed to do. It's quite alright. Ugh, 5 buy-ins to that fucking moron with the set of 10s. Why would you check a set? Like, why would you ever check a set on a flushy board? And then just get all the money in? Like, the guy next to me raises, and he raises huge, but not all in. He should have just jammed it. If he's never going to fold. What the fuck is going on here? You don't have enough for me to continue.
That is such a lie.
So, it doesn't take much. Like, and basically what I'll do is, as my bankroll builds, the question is, like, in the past, I've gotten to a certain point, and then it's like, oh, I have to pay rent. So I had to take that money and, fucking pay bills with it. So it just cuts right into your bankroll. So then, like, now the next month, like, let's say you build up to $3,000, but then you have to pay rent and, a few other things, and, you have to dip into it. Now you're back at $1,000. So then the first 2 weeks of the month are spent basically, grinding, and then you get to, like, 3,000. Really? Are you actually check raising me here? Sometimes he has a 10 jack or 10 king here. I don't think anybody checks a jack, so I'm gonna bet. If he jams, I'm calling. Yeah, nobody has a jack there doing that. Nobody. I probably could have gotten more if I checked and then the river came off, because he's gonna have a queen a lot. But honestly, I think it's usually just a bluff. Or he's got like King 10. Yeah, so basically what I'm trying to do, again, is build it up and get to the point where I'm at a comfortable level to pay all my bills and have a growing bankroll. For me, that means for tournaments, I need to be playing average $20 buy-in, which means I'll be playing as low as 5 and as high as 100. And for cash, it means having, I guess, $3,000. Yeah. But also beyond that, I want to build a live bankroll too, because live play is so important. Because it's just free money. Like all this hard work you're seeing me do online,
it's so much easier live. But the problem is you need so much more money because the buy-ins are bigger. I mean, I was trying to figure out if it was an ace or not. It's just so hilarious when he backs off. I think we bet here. Like, live, 10 buy-ins, it's fucking $3,000. So, I mean, granted, I couldn't play all those hands I played yesterday, you know, in a live session. It would probably take me, what was that? It was like 1,800 hands. It would probably take me a month of playing live to do that. Maybe 3 weeks. But the money's so much easier to come by, and the little steel pots, they like... I've had sessions where I've never shown down a hand at 1-2 and sat there and walked away up $500, $600, just because you're sitting here making these good steals and bluffs and all like that, and it's like, that's what separates you from the rest of the players. Like, you don't need big showdown hands live to make good money. This is just stupid. Fine. I have to see a queen. I just have to see it. Plus, I really don't mind giving these players like a dime or two here and there. It's fine. Oh, that's the perfect card for the turn. Okay, that's the perfect card for the river. This guy probably doesn't have an ace, though. Just bluff the worst board in poker. The ace low card. Like, why bluff that? You get called, you just fucked. Hey, good to see you guys. But it's not hard. Don't get me wrong. It's not. I'm not saying it's easy, but it's very doable. You know, you got to remember also the real way to be a professional poker player is to find a game you can beat and just play it a lot. Like, you don't have to be the best in the world. You don't have to be. I don't go up against Fedor Holtz and, you know, Matt Affleck and, you know, Faraz Jaka and Doug Polk. I don't go up against those guys. You know, I'll worry about them when my bankroll dictates. I won that one, right? Yeah. But it's whatever. Appreciate you guys being here, by the way. Lots of people here. Glad to see y'all are digging it. Courtney's talking to the nieces and nephew. She's like yelling. Plus, that's also tournament poker you're watching. You don't see the cash games they play. You know. Plus, a lot of the guys you're seeing, like, I have 100% of my own action. Nobody's backing me except my dad, you know, and he's just helping me pay my bills. Nobody's taking pieces of my action. Like, people talk about Antonio Esfandiari winning, you know, being the most winning poker player because he won that one drop for $30 million, which, yes, means he has won the most money. His play won the most money. This is so... Sometimes I actually lose here, but obviously we're going to check. I really thought this guy was going to bet two pair. Damn it. King 5. Yeah, he had two pair. They both had two pair. Nobody bet. This player bets full pot. All right, bro. Put more on the table. This won't happen to you. Come on, hit it. Hit it. Fucker. Never supposed to fold. How am I getting in these situations where I have a gut shot and a nut flush draw and two overs and the guy's just got a set? Uh, I mean, it even sucks when we get check jammed on here. I mean, the 5 on the turn is, I guess, kind of good. Yeah. Nice trap. We're chopping, bro. It's hilarious. Just a little beat for 5 buy-ins. Is there a table I want to get off of? Because I have another one I can get on. I guess I want to get off this one, right? I mean, it's a good table, but I have a lot of exposure, and there's a couple of shorties here. I mean, I guess there's only Pythagoras who's got big money. This guy does. So it's not too bad, but I don't like having that much exposure. I'm going to get rid of this table once I play out the free ones. How many times am I going to get 3-bet tonight? I mean, I like it with this player behind me. Brick. This is not what you do with a big pair under the gun. Deuce on the turn's pretty nice. If this guy's pocket 10s again, I'll puke. Sometimes he has ace-4 or ace-10, but I think mostly I'm good here. And this is why I'm staying on this table, because this guy's going to pay me all the way off with ace-jack. Hilarious. I could have had ace-king there. I could have just had ace-king and just value bet him right into the ground. Deuce. Nah. Done with that. Can we move this over? Yeah. So I got to put them like that for a minute so I can see them all. I just don't want to play the... I don't want to play 10 tables at once. I like, or 9 tables. I like 8. My dude took forever and then called.
It's a fart. It's supposed to. Your nails are so long. I have not done anybody's nails longer than my own.
He's either trying to hero me or he's trying to draw. I really don't see him having anything super strong. And if he raises here, obviously he's going to, but I don't think that's what's going on here. Like, my decisions are kind of make sense, bro. This is one where I'd love for him to have a 3 and then I hit a queen on the end. Yeah, like, you can't... Whatever he's doing, he can't take the heat there. Alright, let's just close this one. Like, you just really just have to bet twice sometimes. I remember, I forget who it was, but some poker player who I was playing against, he was a good, like, TV guy. Like, this was at the Venetian. It was a big game. And he asked me if I was okay dealing the game. And I was like, yeah, I'm fine, man. Like, it's poker. It's cool. And he goes, oh, it's a good attitude. Do you play? And I go, yeah, but not like you guys. And he goes, yeah, you do. He's like, you're just not playing as big. And I go, yeah, that's true. And, yeah, I knew it was the ace-king. And it's just like, when he checks the river, it's just such a puss move. Like, if he bets there, I'm more likely to call than if he bets huge than I am to if he bets small. And I go, well, not like you guys, man. You guys are, I'm fucking not even near that. And he goes, yeah, but you're doing the same thing, basically. And I was like, yeah, I don't know about that. And he goes, let me put it to you this way. He's like, let's say, for the sake of argument, that I'm the sixth best player or I'm the eighth best player in the world. I go, okay. And he goes, and I go to a table with 8 seats. And the other 7 guys sitting down are the 7 players better than me. Who's the fish in that game? And I go, well, I guess you are. And he goes, yeah, I'm the fish. I'm the spot. He's like, just find a situation where you're not the fish in the game and then stay in that game until you're rich. And I was just like, okay, that's good advice. I thought it was a brilliant way to put it. He's like, if the other 7 guys are the ones better than you, then you're fucked. And I was like, yeah, that's true. Although he might actually have been like one of the top 10 players in the world at the time. I'm not going to name him. Oh, fuck it, I can name him. It was Eliel Ezra. Deny Equity is going to get real tired of my shit really quick. But he's still going to fold. Some players have just such clear betting patterns, it's hilarious. Man, a lot of people here. I appreciate that, man. Thanks, guys. Don't forget to check out the YouTube, man. LINKS, exclamation point links. Check out the YouTube. Check out the the TikTok, the Instagram. It's all on that link tree. I mean, I should just have the best 8. Sometimes he's got a 7 here, but we'll kind of be able to tell by the river bet. Ace Queen, well played. Thanks, bro. Why don't you 3-bet pre-flop? If you're going to do that, 3-bet pre-flop. I'm trying to think, can I ever bluff here? I don't think so. I can now, but do I want to? I don't think I do. Yeah, he's got the jack, right? Yeah, I didn't see it as a bluffable spot, really. He's not folding a jack to me. Same player, where is he? Over here? Just absolutely not folding to me. Oh, there's more tables going now. Having fun. 140 times 8, 800, 1150-ish hands. Took a couple of big old bad beats, and we're still like a buy-in, just down a buy-in and a half. I'll take it. Those 2 bad beats cost me 8 buy-ins. There was a 5 buy-in pot and a fucking 3 buy-in pot. Like, that's kind of insane. All right, he's got enough money. We can play. He's got me covered. I think we just bet to like protect and over. Wow, that was a snap call. The fuck was that? Maybe I win here with the ace high. Yeah, like what the fuck? That was like a bot style fucking call. The fuck was that? Right? Pair of three's good. I knew I should have checked the turn. I mean, it's so brutal. Like, what does he have here? Does he ever have more than one pair? It's going to be a lot of king jack. Ugh. Like, does he ever have like a draw there is the question. I don't think he does. I don't think that's the 10 jack. The player hasn't done that yet. I think it's fine. It's annoying. Good shot, flush draw. Churning butter here. This is kind of the way yesterday's stream went. The first hour and a half was like breaking even. Then people got tired of me and just started giving me all the money.
And they're trying to have another one.
Ba, 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 ba. Lots of people here. I appreciate that. I do put out a lot of edited content, so make sure you check that out. What the fuck was betting here? Alright, the jack's reasonable. Ugh.
back to back. They're all just like 6, 7, 8, or 7, 8, 9 p.m.
Look at that flop. There's 5 players in this pot. This is a conundrum if you have an 8 because you don't want to raise, but you don't want a flush to come off. If he doesn't bet, I need a club on the river. I mean, that's a full pot bet. I'm just going to jam it. I mean, either we're not getting another dime or we're getting it all. Yep, 6-5. Nice. I mean, that's kind of your dream there to get jammed on because I'm in the blind. I'm only going to have an 8. You only think I have an 8 or 8-7. But when I roll over pocket 7s, you're like, just fuck my life. Get called. I'm going to check back. King on the river is actually pretty good. Full pot, really? Okay, flopping 2 pair, getting a full house makes sense. I was trying to think. It's more likely a bluff on the river in that scenario usually, unless they flop 2 pair. That makes sense.
That's weird. That's weird, right? I don't even have
I'm going to have to get up and take a leak soon. So I think I'm going to sit out this next big blind over here and get on a different table.
Well, clearly I do.
Fold. Fold. And we're just going to check the ace. Or check because of the ace. I think this player bets a lot of flops no matter what when you check to him. So he bets half pot. We're going to not too quickly... Alright, this player can have any pair. 10s, yeah, whatever. 9 on the turn's nice. I'll take it. I mean, if he's bluffing, it's really brutal for him now when I've check called him twice. I mean, I'm supposed to fold the river. I'm going to fold the river. It's fine. Sometimes we win here at the 5. Yeah, I'm going to take a leak. As soon as this... yeah, this table's going to die. I'm going to have all the worst players on my... are the best players on my right, so... Oh, god damn it, I clicked the wrong thing. But I'm still going to ditch this table. I'm done with it. I'm going to get on another one. I'm gonna sit out next hand and go get a soda and have a leak. I'm trying to sit out here. Why can I not sit out?
Because I pulled up and looked at the address and was like, you gotta go. I was like, "Cuz, how far?" I'm like, I wanted her to be like around the corner, like 10-minute drive, so I could be like, I feel like crap. I'm going over there. Yeah, now I gotta think. I don't have the patience. Like, I don't have to take the freeway to get here now. But if it's faster, I take the freeway to get faster. I don't want that.
All right. I'll be right back, guys. All right. Let's get back into it. A lot more grind to put on. A lot more grind to put on. Oh, I love that. Yeah.
And no, but that's what I'm saying is that it's into that. Oh hell no, that's not how
do like coming back to Ace King suited. Check.
You're 15 miles away from me. That's between in 21 minutes.
Hey, the sounds are working.
Fighting an army of robots,
Nice.
and I have a bow and arrow. None of this makes sense.
Oh shit, I forgot to get my fucking batteries. I'm gonna have to run to get them. Because I don't want to miss too many hands. Fold, 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 fold. Alright. I was trying to hurry and I was trying to pick them up, but my nails need to be done. So my fucking nails were too goddamn long. So I couldn't pick them up. That was pretty funny. So we saw a limp and a limp. I raised. Devo motion calls. This player's like a $4 shooter. I think we can go ahead and bet here for value and protection. It's like buying condoms. I think we can continue betting. I think we're just usually up against draws. Sometimes that draw contains a jack, and we'll find out. I'm going to check the river. Sometimes that makes a pair like 6-7, and they don't bluff us, so let's see what happened. Ace-6. Woof. I was correct. Unbluffable. Unbluffable. Okay. That's a good turn card. If you're going to call with ace-10 on this jack-high flop, the 10s is a good turn. Jack on the river is not great. I'm going to check it and hopefully get a bet, but I'm probably not going to get a bet. I'm going to bet small here. I think if Devo sticks around, it's a problem. The other players should just go away.
Listen, okay?
Yeah.
Becky. I forgot you're talking.
Oh, god damn, that's good. Seven, 5, 7, 5, 5. All right, I'll just give it up. I don't need to fight for everything. Don't need to fight for everything. Fold.
Yeah, but now break them.
Oh,
Please, we must eat.
Confirmed luckiest player in the game. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, the fun. Oh, the majesty. Climbing up, climbing up, climbing up. Took a beat. That's fine. Took a few beats. Got knocked down to, what was it, like 730-ish? And we're climbing. We're climbing. Is this table... Ooh, that's a bad table. Oh, this is a 1020. Ooh, okay. Do we want to play this? Look at the 5 of spades. The stud with the 9 of spades. Look at this. That's crazy. So we got a 20 and L going, but the only problem is the only seat available is next to the biggest stack on the table. Well, it's no longer the biggest stack. I'm gonna pass on that for now. I'm gonna keep an eye on it, but I don't particularly like that. It's also on a table that's 100 big blind min-max. So that means everybody's buying in for 100 blinds, which is good, but they can't buy in for more, which is also fine. But those tables tend to play kind of fat because players want to get more money on. I want to keep an eye on this table, though. I'm going to look at it over here. If the right seat opens up, I guess I'll take it. Or should I just take it now? I mean, I want to get off this table, so... Alright, let's do it. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna sit right next to the big stack, which I don't love. Ooh. So this one on the far left in the middle, this one right here, that is a 20 and L. So we've finally gotten to a 20 and L table. I mean, I think we just keep betting here. There's more draws than 10s usually. He checks. 5 on the river is okay. The check is good. I kind of expected a bluff, honestly, if he had 6-7. He had 3-6. Okay, so he had showdown value. He had a lot of draw going, so... Look at this wild-ass table. This was pre-flop. I'm pretty sure this was pre-flop. Is this game just, like, super bad now because of the big stacks? Like, the big stacks are directly on my right. What the hell happened there? No, this happened pre-flop. Whoa. This happened pre-flop. 80, 80, 390, 390, 390, jam, call, call. Ace, king, ace, queen, 10, jack. That's kind of hilarious. Who even won that? The 10 jack, of course, right? Okay. This could get a little wild. I didn't see the straight there. I don't think the other guy did either. Yeah, I should have folded. because the overcall is just crap. Should have folded. That's fine. I like making some small mistakes like that. It's okay. It's quite all right. Look at these guys. This is a wild game. This could get fun. I'm gonna bet. I'm gonna bet small. I don't think there's much reason to go crazy. We're usually just up against a draw, so we kind of just try to get our value. Shouldn't be a lot of kings out there. I mean, sometimes he has like sixes and I get raised right now. 10 on the river. I'm going to bet big and fast. Yeah, he's just going to fold. Look at this maniac. Jesus. And he's got the guy drawing dead. Okay, I'm starting to like this game. I don't know why you call with tens. My man's been on this table 6 minutes. 6 minutes. And he's quadrupled his stack. You can only start with $20. He's got 83. Ugh. 8 high, good. Deuces and trays. The other guy had the 8 high. It was good. Yeah. Ten to 1. It's pretty good. I think we just bet. I mean, this is another one of those where we're just either going to get a lot or we're going to get nothing. I'm going to bet small. I don't mind it. Yeah, the squeeze factor of the short stack. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Damn, these guys are playing some fucking pots, man. Like, I don't know how these people are getting in with one pair. All right, first hand of 20 and L, 7-3.
Well, you're in San Diego. Do you have Mexican restaurants by where you are? Like, other than, like living there for you know what I mean? But do you have, like, a bunch of, like, cold
Damn, you guys are awesome, man. I'm sitting here with so many people watching. That's fucking rad. Thank you for all the follows and the subs and the bits. Showcase your bits.
and you see a shit cultural.
I'm going to underplay the ace-jack and flop well. I'm going to lead at it. Really? Ooh. 20 and L on this wild-ass table. We might just be racing ace-king suited. That's kind of a bad card because of the queen combos and the 10-9s. It's a little more than a min raise. Okay, yeah, you got it. I'm going to go ahead and raise. Let's do it. If somebody wants to go, we can go. This is kind of gross with the player behind. I think betting small is okay. I mean, this is a limper. First hand of 20 and L we play. We win. Yay. Those small bets are gonna do a lot of work. I mean, there's a fucking limp pot. What do you want? But hey, man, limp pot, $4. That's pretty good. All right. Oh. The problem here is I don't know if all my outs are good. Like, if the ace comes off, is it... Well, I mean, I guess the ace is good for me, right? Always? Well, I guess I gotta call. Jacks, god damn it. I was contemplating raising, too, on that turn. I really was.
What is it? Her laugh is so infectious. They're laughing this hard over an air mattress? But why?
Look at this shit. How does the ace king call? Are these guys money laundering? What's going on here? I'm pretty sure the ace king called off, right? Before the king hit? Like, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he called off right here. So, he just calls pre-flop with the ace king 4 ways to the flop. This player leads out. He calls it with the ace king. This player jams. Dude calls off 120 or 60 blinds. Holy shit. Crazy. Big bet guy. Thank you, my man. I appreciate it. It's going well.
Oh, okay. You're talking about out here, right?
Where's my fucking emotes?
Okay.
Really? This guy jams the full stack?
They do they?
Jacks. Good fold. Why does the ace-5 call? I'd love if the ace-5 hits. Oh! Oh, that's so rad. The ace-5 hits for a small double. I'm telling you, this guy, he won that one hand by playing it completely wrong for those 5 buy-ins. He's going to give them all up. He's going to give it all up. I mean, this is a wild-ass game, but I actually kind of like it.
You didn't see the one before, but yeah, I got a refrigerator. I hate that it's stainless steel. I have to strategically place the magnet.
Da, 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 da.
You can't see fingerprints, but just always touch. That's what he's on.
Oh, god damn it, I got sat out.
Okay, so you see how much space is right here? The one here before came to like here. And you see how much space there's like no space in between here?
I'm going to go ahead and raise this. I don't want to limp this one with the dragon in there. Too complicated.
Look at this now. Look. We don't have no
Queen's good. I think we can bet small.
ball.
God, so lame.
Because normally, like seriously, that's what we practically do in this container.
Snap called me on that bet on the flop. Like, it's just always the spade.
And our drawer only had
Look at this guy. This guy's fucking bananas. I mean, this dude's going to just never fold 2 pairs, so... Did you really draw to a flush draw? And now you have to fold? That's hilarious. There's a lot of draws out here. Sometimes there's a jack, but I did raise it pre-flop. So I could be trapping a king. I think if you have a jack, you don't take this long. The fuck are you waiting on? Oh my god. I see, that kind of shit annoys me because it's not like he's ever folding the king, and it's not like he's ever raising a king 10. He's just sitting there going, I'm gonna look like I'm figuring this out. You're not figuring out shit, bro. You're a horrible fucking player. You're just wasting people's time. We're definitely raising here. Same guy. So we're looking to just make an ace. Player in the big blind plays a lot of hands, so we may see a 3-way pot here. I kind of like it if he calls.
Did you see my fish? We got a fish.
Yeah, just take forever and don't know what to do.
Buddy's saying hi to you. This is actual.
I mean, once this player's in the pot, you can look at this. This guy has been on this table for 19 minutes. He's got $129, almost $130. You can only buy in with $20 here. That's crazy. He 6x'd his stack. He tripled it, I saw that. And then he has just eliminated so many players. How do you just call here? Like, I would honestly raise with a jack. He's just going to pot, pot, pot the whole way. I mean, you got to bet bigger than that, bro. That looks too much like a jack. You got to bet bigger than that. What is this?
All these White Claws and Trulies and bottles of wine and
Okay. All the non-crazies. Ooh, I thought I was going to flop it. You got it, bro. A lot of pot bets going on here. Ooh, that's a 10.
look, why do we always wind up eating on phone together? Because I'm
Just going to go ahead and bet.
what you got?
Check raises. You got it, man.
They are awfully big.
Time's at 8:30. All right. We're still grooving. I'm going to limp this one. I want to see what happens. I want to see if this player automatically raises or just flops. I like that he flops. He shouldn't be too interested. This player may be checking or maybe trapping versus this player's blind, so I don't think I want to bet. Yeah, he's definitely trying to trap this guy. Look at this. Another straight flush draw. Had like 8 of those yesterday. I actually hit one of them. A one-liner and I got paid. Just going to call. 5 of clubs. King's bad. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not great. Because sometimes we see bets. I think we go ahead and bet here. We're setting up a 2-barrel because this is going to be a lot of 10s. The other player is going to be a lot of nothing. Yeah. So that's a nice one. I like that one. And we have all the equity, right? So it's not even like the worst when we get called. So this one I got called fucking 4 ways with my ace king. I'm just going to fucking tuck tail and run. Yeah, I don't think I can bet this one. There's too much value in checking here.
Oh, I'm excited for you to come to my house. I mean, it's just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm excited for us to like be able to hang out. I'm not excited to talk to you but I said you'll probably get here and we probably won't even hang out that much.
Look at that gut shot.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Let's just bet it.
Right? Because like I remember when
I mean, can I get a blue card on the river, like a blue king?
so excited. She literally lives in the complex with me and we just FaceTime. I don't ever really like.
Obviously got to check.
Right.
I mean, right? I don't know if this player's made a good value bet yet. I get min raised. Love that. And then 3-bet or 4-bet. Okay. He likes to 4-bet. Look at this flop. I mean, I don't think I'm getting called, but I don't think he's going to bluff the river. So I'm just going to jam. Queens? Wow. Why did you check the flop? You trying to be cute? You checking the flop. I mean, you could just totally get outdrawn. If I don't have... I mean, what the fuck? I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a perfect flop for me. But why are you not c-betting that flop? If I mean, I should have a jack. If I have ace-king, I'm going to bluff you. When I don't bet the turn, like, what? Like, what just happened? I'm going to check. See if this guy will bluff me. Look at this. Wow. He makes the full house. He's had 7 buy-ins. The guy got to the table fucking what? 27 minutes ago. He's 7x'd his stack. Look at this fucking limped pot. Well, we're just going to go ahead and bet this. I'm going to fold this. I think this is one of those ones where we really want to call because I don't see this player 4-betting or 3-betting rather. So we're going to go ahead and take the flop here. Even out of position. He folded? Damn, that sucks. Oh, I'm just going to keep betting here. This player's all in. We call. Ace-7, no good, sir. Shouldn't have called the fucking flop. This is a bad call by this player. Up here. Yeah. It's always a weak ace. Like, that's... You see me just ditching the king, right? He's got a gut shot. Like, Jesus. You don't ever have to think that the better players are at the higher levels. I mean, I think we're proving that. Da, 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 da. Okay. The guy's all in with aces for 27 cents. That's funny. What did you have? 6s? That's hilarious. This is amazing. Half an hour, 7 fucking blinds? That's fucking crazy. Or 7 fucking buy-ins? That's fucking nuts. I mean, he's definitely had to get lucky to get there, but I think I've got dialed in on his frequency. After that first 10 jack, it's kind of easy. What table am I going to get off here? I mean, I think this is just valuable to keep flopping with these guys. I really do. When this player's in the pot, it's super valuable to take flops, so I don't mind it. I think I have a lot of advantage on these players. So if it checks to me, I'm going to go ahead and bet. Kind of small. Backdoor straight draws, plus nobody's really shown much interest. Every little pot I win kind of builds a narrative on this game. Yeah, we'll open the King 10, sure. Get 3-bet, kind of expecting that. And it gets called. See, the problem is this player. I'm definitely going to flop it. I'm going to see what he does. Player behind is going to be an issue. That's what he gets to do. 3-bet, no C-bet. What a fucking retard. I mean, this player took forever. I was just going to check it, but I'm going to go ahead and bet. He just took too long. He just took too long. I was going to check it. It just took too long. I don't mind calling the full pot bet with all these players behind, honestly. Fold, check, fold. Fold. Hey, look at me. I'm playing 10 tables. Is that 10? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 tables. 5 on the riv. I don't see a bluff here. I don't know if we even get an 8 to fold. Yeah, he just backdoored it. It's fine. I'm going to go ahead and play the kings in 20 and L. Do they actually respect under the gun? They might. Ace on the flop. We're going to go ahead and bet small. I get check raised. Player snap calls. I think we check here. And check the river. He can have some hands that I beat, honestly. Yeah, he can have a lot of queen jacks, king jacks. Queen 9. Woo, fishy, fishy, fishy.
Like, king's not bad. Queen 9, like backdoor straight and flush draw, but no real connectivity. I'll fold here. I was expecting him to bet. I kind of want to bet the turn, but I'm not sure. I'm going to go ahead and bet. How good is a king on the river? Really? I mean, he hasn't shown down much junk. So the min raise is kind of, whoa, now he's betting full pot? Really? The problem here is this can be pocket fives. I'm going to take a loss. It's fine. The min raise is kind of awkward. I'm going to go ahead and check that one. Maybe I should have checked the turn. Maybe he was waiting on that. I may have cost myself that one. I'm not sure. I really wanted to call it, but he hasn't shown down anything bad yet. Like, he's doing weird shit, but he's showing down weird good hands. So he's got 100% VPIP, you know what I'm saying? So I think my minimum to call there is like King Jack probably. It's kind of whatever.
Really, that's what we're calling it now? You're MacGyver? We're calling it your MacGyver?
Ace is nice. I think we just go ahead and bet half pot. We're going to go ahead and bet for more value. 10's not great. There are some ace-10 combos. He's thinking about it. I think he's contemplating the raise. That's a pretty good flop.
Look at the campuses.
This one usually goes down here, but I'm not folding if he jams. Yeah. It's just supposed to go down. Check.
Whoa, shit, almost fell out of my chair.
I mean, I'm feeling good. Do I want another table? I mean, the tables are there. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm not timing out too much. 9 is great on the turn.
Yeah. I just,
Ace on the river sucks.
yeah, put the
Ace on the river really sucks. Really?
no, put
He
the
checks.
on the bed, on the hole,
Should be good.
and then put the take over.
Queen tray. Interesting. He just wanted to win a pot with the gay waiter. A queen with a tray. Okay.
Now hold it, now keep your hand on it, and
Check.
blow it up.
Check. Check. This is fucking insanity. 40 minutes. He's got fucking 7.5 buy-ins. Check that one. Yep, I know. I don't mind this.
Pocket jacks.
Oh, I like the shoe boxes on the wall. Let me see that.
Yeah, this 3-bet behind. That's kind of. I'm squeezed out. I gotta let it go. Yeah.
That's a cute little idea for a vendor board. I like it.
I'm gonna check the queen. Look at this. Ace queen pulls it right off the deck. 2 outer. I mean, this board's just getting worse and worse. I mean, it's a win. I mean, there's really no point in betting, right? See, but look, see what's happening? Pull an 8 or a queen now. Get 3-bet by a shorter stack, which I don't love, but this player's in there, so I kind of love that. So I'm going to call. This is not orthodox play from me. Ugh. That's kind of gross. You got it. Take it. Shorty can take it. So we see a raise on his first hand at the table from a very weak player. So sometimes that means that they just have aces, but I'm just going to commit him. Yeah. Weak player. Like I said. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm just going to check this one. Nice. Fold that. I think I'm going to get off this table if he leaves. I mean, the guy limps everything, so I can't imagine what he's folding there. This is pretty hot.
The thing is, like, I'm sure she's really, like, thinking what she's hoping.
Okay. Oh, he's sticking around. Maybe I should stay on the table. Give up this one. I'm gonna fold that. Yeah, I'm gonna give up this table. Okay. I don't mind this 3-bet. Wow, just the snap cold call. I mean, can I hit a fucking worse flop on this scenario?
Alright, and on that note,
King's good for me. If they check to me, it's really good. Look at this flop. Talk about really good.
Yeah, definitely. We'll talk before that.
I don't think anybody leads into a king. Or without a king. Yeah, this is the problem. And the king of diamonds on the river. And the player's all in. He should just have jacks, right? What did I say? No more clubs. Don't kill my action. Kills my action. Not getting paid. Really? I mean, I guess he could have the king. 8-7, he flopped it. Son of a bitch. Ugh. I could have gotten it all. Damn it. Could have gotten it all.
Is there more tables? There's another 1020. I'm going to get on the waiting list for this one, and I'm going to dump this table, I think. I've been here for 200 hands. I got it doubled finally. I'm going to get out of there.
Then, I was just calling what she was doing. Oh, no. Oh, Jesus.
All right, I'm just going to limp the king jack. It's very unorthodox. I would never do this, but I'm trying to get this player in there. All right, well, we saw a raise. That's not great. And this player is the tightest, so I don't love it, but I think I have to fold. When you're going after the right person, don't sit there getting sucked into shit. I'm going to check this one. Should be okay. Let's go ahead and bet. I think we have to bet bigger. Dust is really betting the full pot? Annoying. I mean, again, the same player. 4's pretty good. Obviously calling. 8's not bad. I mean, damn. My man got the bluff out there. Oh, it was 2 pair on the river. Alright. Gonna give this one up. I'm gonna raise this one. Check this one. Can I flop a set? Oh, well, I gotta call 4 cents. The betting's not reopened, so whatever.
I'm in the middle of already cleaning a can and Choo Choo starts peeing again.
I guess we just check. There's no side pot, so.
You know what? No.
Yeah, I definitely want another table. I'm on a list there. Check this one.
Choo Choo and Pete everywhere.
Jesus.
Too much for me. It's freaking me out, so. Just letting you know, honey.
Okay. Just chuck a towel down.
There's 4 down and it's still not all covered, so.
Awesome. Yeah, I like to move it around.
Can I... Is this table I just... Yeah, that's the table I just left. And then there's a 10-20 6-handed. So this is a 10-20. Well, I see the seat I want. Did somebody just fucking leave? There was fucking 6 players here. Go ahead, bro. I'm going to move these around. So the ones in the middle, the one in the middle, and the one beneath it are 20 NLs. Just so you guys know. I really wish I could change the color, because that would be fucking nice. Fold here. $77277. Can I make $5 real quick? Oh, there's fives. Can I make $5 with fives? Jacks in the 20 and L again. Get 3-bet by this player? Well, we're just going to do this. Hold, please. Oh, hold that shit. Nice. Thought I was dead. You're half stacking, man. No matter what the limit, if you're half stacking, you don't get play. You don't get to play. You must bring more money if you half stack. You know how to play. It's not enough blinds. These tables are really short. That jack was nice. The fucking money left this table. So, I guess we're going to get off of it. Definitely going to call. I mean, that guy took 8 buy-ins off this table in like 45 minutes. It's fucking crazy. Aces, holy shit. Speaking of trip big cards. Yeah, I'm never getting any action, right? Yeah, I think these 20 and Ls are dead. That one guy just took so much out of the 20 and L pool that these are just shorthanded 20 and Ls. I mean, which is okay. It's not the worst. Small re-raise, we call. Call over here. Check over here. Check over here. Check over here. Fold over here. Fold over here. The problem with this is that there's a lot of 10s in this guy's hand, and that's some of my outs. So it's a shitty bet, but he can have like 9-10, and I'm just like kind of crushed. You know? I mean, I guess we just get on the waiting list for this 10 and L.
And we go back on it. I mean, I really thought we'd have more. Short-handed, kind of have to raise smaller. See the ace. I am going to act like I'm down betting. That was kind of a really small bet, though. But it worked, man. The small bet works. It just looks like bullshit. Let's play one more round here. Let's see what we can get. Get 3-bet by this guy who's gone nowhere. Alright, we can call that. Heads up. Jack's pretty good. Check. King's bad. King is super bad. Because he's going to bet it no matter what. And there's a lot of 3-bets that contain kings. I'm going to let it go. I mean, I wish I had bet the flop now. I think I'm going to go ahead and bet this one with the gut shot straight flush. This is like my 10th or 12th straight flush draw in 2 days, which is kind of a lot. Should I make this table bigger? It is a 20 and L. Oh, it's filling up. All right. So the big table is 20 and L, so you know. I'll take it. Check. Folding. Oh, we are getting in massive hands. Not a whole lot going on as far as movement, but take a few beats, and then build up, build up, build up, take a beat, build up, build up, build up. So we're profitable. But it's just kind of meh. Anybody else out there playing? What are y'all up to? Okay. Not bad. Thought I had aces. I'm gonna go check raise. Player calls. Turns a king, we're going to bet. He may have just sucked out. Don't know if he had the... Yeah, he sucked out, motherfucker. It's so fucking brutal. It's so stupid. Just the embarrassment call. Alright. If these players are going to limp, I'm going to take position for free, that's for sure. Oh my god, why am I sitting out? Okay, that player left, so I might just ditch this table. Yeah, the player I was bum hunting left, and I've been here like 200 hands. Yeah, we're gonna get off this one. Check. Where's that? I'm not even gonna bother. It's fine. Just take it. Ace Queen, no raise pre-flop. Wow. That's some fucking stupid shit right there. Alright, this table filled in a bit. I don't mind that. Bigger stacks on my right, shorter stacks on my left. Fold pot and a lot. I meant to only bet 55, but whatever. I'll take it. It was too much. I meant to go 55. Free flop. 4 in the door, and then no more. Aces. Aces, baby, aces. No action. Oh, I'm not gonna bother. Oh my god. Really, dude? You're leaving? You're gonna break the fucking game. Raises to $5. You win, bro. You make it 25 blinds from the small blind. You usually win. Would have been awesome to have aces there and just rip on him. Yeah, see, it only takes 4. Could have played it, but button player is going to be a little more active. These players are raising far too small. There's my ace. Grindy, grindy, grindy. Check. It's not bad for a backdoor. Just going to call this one. Kind of like that. I think I want to probably check call if the original raiser bets and raise if somebody else bets. He just goes all in. Jesus. Well, I'm not going to call that because I'm dodging and I only have one pair and there's a player behind. I really thought he'd bet. I guess I took too long. I really thought he'd bet. What do you have? Did you have 2 pair that got counterfeited? Jack 9? No. I wonder if he... I probably would have called a bet on the river. I should have bet it. I'm just going to check this one. I mean, I have a 10. I'll raise that. Good luck on the plate tables. Just some PLO. Hey, what's up, Nate? Thanks, my man. I'm going to charge this player. I'm going to fold this one and that one. Queen on the river can suck sometimes, but I think you just check. Wow, you flopped a flush and made 10 blinds. Congrats, bro. I always wonder if he's like afraid that he's beat or just thinks that I'm going to bluff the river. What the fuck just happened there? Okay, straight rivered. These guys love to wait till the river and then just jam all the money in. Which is fine, but it just makes drawing so much easier. What is this? Okay. I mean, the only real problem with this is that we can be up against the bigger flush draw, so... Set. Nice. Oh, he would have backdoored it. I would have made it on the turn, and he would have hit on the river, so...
Good folds all around. Through no fault of his own, he ended up with the best situation for him. Probably could have opened this king 10 or this king 7. But it's fine. Oh, I want to win 11 cents. Yeah, I think this table's good to get off of. There are other tables that are coming up. I think we can ditch that one. Having fun with this 20 and L. Okay, so we've got aces. Aces are nice. If somebody would act on his hand. Go ahead and re-raise. Give him the old 3-bet. Just folds. I think, yeah, it's kind of cooled down. There's a lot of tables, but they're kind of filtering down to nothing. Sergeant, move. So I think I'm going to finish these rounds and call it here. I may be back later. I mean, I wanted to play more today, but it's just all these tables are dying out. So yeah, this is done. This is done. I'm gonna finish these out. Oh, I need 11 cents. Okay. Oh my God, take longer. Don't forget, guys, I do put out YouTube content all the time. Make sure you check it out. ! Links, LINKS. Oh. Yeah, I'm just going to call it, man. These guys are too slow. So ended it with 777.71, which is a profitable outcome. I wanted to play more, but the table's just kind of consolidated. Like you can see here, they're cutting down, like they're all getting short and stuff. So I might be able to come back in an hour and find 6 or 7 tables, but these are going to die. So we need to force certain tables to close and other ones to open. Seen you had another final table run. Thanks, man. Yeah, I had 3 in the last 9 days. So pretty good. Pretty good run. 9 or 10 days, something like that. So yeah, so I'm doing pretty well. I'm playing well overall. I think taking the break from tournaments really helped me process some tournament shit, and it's a lot more control now, and feels like everything's working, and even translated to cash games. LINKS in chat, ! Links. Don't forget to follow everything on the link tree. I'll see you guys, if not in a little bit for poker, then in a little bit for Red Dead Redemption, and we'll hang out and chill. No delay. And it was fun. We had a stream the other day where I had somebody coming in asking poker questions while I was sitting there trying to shoot buffalo. So that was pretty fun. But yeah, so we'll see in a little while. Stick around for the host, one of my favorite streamers. Truly amazing person and really entertaining. So I'll see you guys later. Have a great night. I'll see you in a bit, though.